Well, we beaten our last Champions League campaign, which was to get to the round of 16, and which we did do that. But let's see if we can go one further and get to the quarterfinals. Hello, welcome to part 72 of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our Champions League second round fixture in the last 16 against Inter Milan. Then obviously, should we beat Inter Milan and get through to the quarterfinals, we'll obviously show the second leg of our quarterfinal time. But we have to go through first. But this has been the form since the last episode. I must admit, the form has turned on its head. We have been absolutely unstoppable. A couple of defeats here and there, apart from maybe defeat against Man City. Well, not the end of the world, because we played quite well. Could have potentially got a few more goals, but only the 3 goals. But Man City got 4. There we did pick up a nice 4 wins on the bounce against West Brom, Everton, Sunderland, Crystal Palace. All wins that we should have won earlier on in the season, because I think that was the downfall when our form got slightly bad. Maybe not, maybe it wasn't, but we certainly lost 4 games on the trot. But thankfully we got them wins. And obviously first leg didn't really go to plan. Monarch getting sent off in the 84th minute. Then we ran out of subs, so yeah, Max Morris has to play right back. Wasn't the best idea, because that's how they got their goal, through that down that right hand side. Then we just drew against Aston Villa 0-0. Unfortunately, didn't get a goal that game. We had a goal disallowed in the 81st minute, but Sarnia was well and truly offside by a country mile. But we have made one more signing, one final day of transfer deadline day signing. Jean-Claire Todibo, a French centre-back, 2.5 stars of current ability, good Premier League player, comes in on loan from Newcastle for the rest of the season, just purely to provide cover as a 5th choice centre back. He's never going to play, rarely, but he's just come in for the sheer hell of it. This is the league table. 9 games left to play of the Premier League season. We do sit 4th at the moment, but bearing in mind Newcastle do have 2 games in hand, so we kind of need to win every game if we want to certainly try and qualify for the Champions League this year. Yes, we're 3 points off the top of the league, but Arsenal have got 3 games in hand, so we're probably not going to win the league this year unless something crazy happens. That something crazy is Arsenal losing 3 games. Obviously, same happened last year, but I doubt it's going to happen twice in a row. So the lineup for our second leg against Inter Milan will be Rivera in goal, a back four of Snell, Kushnerov and Worrell and McNeil. Then we've got Taylor and Rodrigo in the midfield. Rodrigo just about returning from injuries. This is the first time he started, and he's actually fit to play the whole game, which is good. Then we've got Talby on the left. Citre unfortunately picked up an injury in the last game, or in the first leg actually, so that's a big miss. Hopefully he's back for the quarterfinals, should we get there. Then we've got Muller on the right, and a strike force of Sherman, really? No, we're not doing this. We're 1-0 down. If we were 2-0 up, yes, potentially, but no, we're going through with a strike force of Morris and Bishop. The Dream Team strike force, on its day, is the best strike force in the world, and that's not me being biased. It is literally the best strike force in the world, because they are the 2 best strikers in England, and hopefully they can grab us a couple goals this game, which will hopefully see us through to that second leg. But obviously in the first leg we did lose 1-0, which not the best result, but at least it's only a 1-0 defeat, not like a 2-3-0 defeat. So we only need 1 goal to get the aggregate scoreline back level. Landy plays the ball in. Rivera, oh my god, he didn't do well in the first part, but a great save to deny Inter Milan a first goal of the game. Hendrick whips in. What is Hendrick doing playing for Inter Milan? What is happening to his career? He seems to okay, he plays not really regularly, but he moved to Inter Milan for 27 million. That's just ridiculous. I mean, if I had known that he was so cheap, I probably would have paid money for him, but I don't think we could avoided wages of Max Morris, proving to you lot that we don't need Hendrick and to myself, because that's his 20th goal of the season, and we are back on level terms with just over an hour left to play of this second leg. Muller has picked up a knock and he's actually injured, so I think we'll get him off at half time because that won't use up a stoppage. Tactical thinking there. But you might make a recovery at half time. I don't think he will. Morris with a great tackle. Now Rodrigo, Talby, Rodrigo, come on, Taylor. Oh, this is looking beautiful. And Max Morris puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0 with 5 minutes left of the first half. Goal has been awarded, and for the first time over the course of the two legs, we have taken the lead against Inter Milan. It's now 2-1 on aggregate. We're doing quite well. I was getting quite worried. I didn't think we were going to make it past Inter Milan, but no, because this is our home leg, we are playing quite well. So do pretty all right. Do average in the away leg. Then when we're at home, we come out full guns blazing. I think that's the plan. I didn't take Muno off at half time. That's a bit dumb of me, but he's fine. He's not fine, but he's fine. He's not injured. He's just a little knock. We will get him off in 5 minutes. I promise you that. Bishop is going to whip in another corner. Could this be a third goal? Could it be? Could it be a hat trick for Morris? Not quite yet, but still plenty of time in the second leg against Inter Milan, where we do lead by just one goal. The third goal will do us the world of good, because that will get us a 2-goal advantage, which Max Morris puts the ball into the back of the net. It is going to be checked by VAR again. I think it's going to be a goal. I think we'll get awarded, and that's his hat-trick. Max Morris has got a hat-trick in the Champions League last 16. That could be huge, that goal. Right, Muller is going to make way for Picard. Yeah, let's get off Bishop line though, because we're 3-0 up. I don't think Inter Milan, they might get one goal back. They might, I don't know. It's best to be safe than sorry. Bishop is going to have a rest. He is quite shattered, and I think Rodrigo also comes off for. We'll give Armit a little bit of a run around it. I don't know if it's the right time for him to come on, but it's fine. He can do with the experience in the Champions League. Come on, 20 minutes left to play. Oh my good God, it's another corner. We are tearing them apart. We really are. Come on, Talby puts the ball into the back of it. I'll tell you what, this guy just keeps getting better and better. He's playing out on the left wing. If he keeps performing like this, Citre, he's going to struggle to get back into the team. I don't think he will, because Talby will just move back to left back, but he's absolutely phenomenal this year. I wouldn't be surprised. Potential play of the season? Maybe. I highly doubt it. Talby whips it in again, and Morris is there for his 4th goal of the game. Maybe he might be. There is a couple contenders for definitely play of the season. Morris is definitely one of them. Talby's one of them. Maybe Muller as well. So they're all potential candidates. I'd say the top 3 favourites for player of the season. Picard was almost there to make it 6-0. Obviously, we offered him 5-1 on aggregate. Brilliant turnaround. I mean, we were very unlucky in the first leg not to grab a couple goals, but we've really turned it on its head. We're definitely going through to the quarterfinals. I mean, we're not going to win the Champions League this year. That's the bottom line. We're not winning the Champions League this year. So I just don't think we are good, but I don't think we're that good. But I haven't said that. We did win the Premier League last year, so we must be quite good. McNeil better be careful. Right, we are going to make our final changes. I don't really know why, because we've only got 4 minutes at a time. So now it's going to make way for Snape, and I think Brenroll also comes off for Jared Brantwaite. We've got 4 minutes left to play. I don't think there's any way we can throw the game from here. At least I don't think there's a way we can do it. Morris has got the ball. He's looking for a fifth goal. He really wants that double hat-trick, which I don't think he's going to get. Lino nearly getting a goal for himself, but very unfortunately, just over the top of the crossbar. We have done it. We have beaten Inter Milan 5-0 in the second leg, and the aggregate scoreline does finish 5-1 to the mighty Wrexham. The Red Dragons, absolutely. Wow, I'm shocked. I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, Man City are through. Definitely don't want to face them in the quarterfinals, and that draw will be coming up next. Oh, here we go. It's time for the Champions League quarterfinal and semi-final draw. Should we get there? But we will do both. But let's see who we will face in the quarterfinal. I think I would prefer Benfica. I think Benfica seems to be an easier tie. If we can knock out both Milan teams, that'd be fantastic. Avoid Real Madrid. I think that'd be fine. I think Benfica, that's the tie we all want. Or an English side. Appears to me that's not going to happen because Newcastle have got Man City. Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid. No, against AC Milan. Right, we want Benfica now. I think we're going through to the quarterfinals. I don't want to blow my own trumpet. Jesus Christ, you got El Clasico, you got English Derby, and you just got Wrexham and Benfica, and Madrid, Atletico, yeah. I think that's a pretty simple quarterfinal tie. I think it's winnable. But let's see, should we get through to the semi-finals, we will face Barcelona or Real Madrid. I mean, good luck if we get to the semi-finals. Good luck indeed, Jack, because I think we're going to need it. But hopefully the first leg does go to plan and we get the win. Obviously, that is the home leg, so I expect a win from the first leg. If not, the away leg is going to be significantly more trickier. So hopefully, shouldn't have too much work to do in our second leg against Benfica. Before we do play our second leg against Benfica, let's just do a bit of a recap of the results that have happened since that second leg against Inter. So we've had a mixture of good results, mainly good results, one bad result. So started off with a 2-0 win over Wolves, and unfortunately we got hammered by Chelsea, a hat-trick from Cole Palmer, plus other goals from Engels and Esteban. So it wasn't a nice result there. Then we did, in the first leg against Benfica, get a 2-1 victory. Then we did beat 4-2 against Brighton, so that's a very good result. So with 6 games left to play of the Premier League season, it's very tight. I mean, 8 points behind Arsenal. It could be possible. I highly doubt that. I mean, we might finish second, but I don't think we're gonna finish first. But at least main thing is we're winning in the second leg against Benfica, so that's all we need to do. Just get a couple more goals in this second leg, and we're through to the semi-finals. Barcelona and Real Madrid are 1-1 after their first leg, so the lineup for this second leg will be Rivera in goal, and back for Mollard, Worrell, Kushnerov and McNeil, Rodrigo and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Muller on the right, who is not really fit. I'm not going to risk him, so we will play Picard. Then we've got a Citre on the left. Hopefully he doesn't get injured, because he's been injured quite a few times this past couple of weeks. Then we've got Morris and Bishop up front, 2 world-class strikers, and hopefully we finish off the job in the first half. I don't really want to be headed into the second half still with a 1-goal or 2-goal lead. Hopefully we can get a couple goals this half, at least 2 goals, so we can get that 3-goal advantage, which presumably, if we do get that 3-goal advantage, I think that is pretty much a victory all wrapped up. Polito has got the ball for Benfica. He whips upfield, and well done Mollard. Great defender. Now Taylor plays the ball to Picard. He's got 2 strikers in the box. He finds Morris and he puts the ball into the back of the net. There might be slight suspicions of offside. I hope not. I presume it's going to count. It has. Goal has been awarded, and that is a very fast start. We might just be good at away, home and away fixtures. Obviously, we were very good in the home fixture, but I wish we never conceded that goal. But it doesn't matter. We scored very early on the game, so that's all that matters. With 2 goals up now, 3-1 on aggregate. Petrov whips in the corner. Can we get it? Do they have Gakpo? Did I just see Gakpo's name, or was I just imagining it? I reckon I was just imagining it. I don't think Cody Gakpo actually plays for Benfica. I presume he has retired at this point. That's just, I think I'm just being a little bit dippy. No, that is actually Gakpo's name. That's not Cody Gakpo, is it? Or is it just a regen with the name Gakpo? That's just the game messing with us. It is actually Gakpo. At 34 years old, he joined them on the free tracks. In all fairness, he's actually been pretty decent for them, but we're not in any fit state to sign 34-year-olds, especially when they're near retirement and probably not that good. And João Veloso has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-1, 3-2 on aggregate. Once again, they have levelled the gap to now just 1 goal again. It's not great, but at least it's still early on. At least we got that goal, that early goal. But hopefully we can try and get a few more in the final 20 minutes of the first half. Rivera plays the ball to Worrell. Come on, let's get the ball out wide. We do. That's bad. That's bad from Picard. Obviously, if Mulan was fit, he would be playing, but he's not fully fit. If it ends up going to extra time, can't believe I'm talking about extra time with 1 goal up. We're not going to go extra time because Andrew Bishop has put the ball into the back of the net for his first goal of the second leg, and that's his 20th goal of the season. Morris has got over 20. Bishop's just hit 20, so our strike force can potentially get 50 goals this year. I think I said that at the start of the season, and I think most of you would probably be laughing your head off at that, but it's actually going to happen, I reckon. Rivera, no, I think he had that all sorted, even though it was going wide. He had it covered if it was going to go on target. Bishop has got the ball. Oh, yeah, Picard tried to make that overlapping run, didn't quite find it, but he finds Worrell with a great pass over to Picard. It's Citre at the back post, hits the post. Oh my god, that could have been a 3rd goal. That should have been 5-2 on aggregate, and that would have been the 3-goal advantage we desperately need, because at the moment it's only 2-goal advantage. It's not safe, because obviously we've just seen Benfica can get another goal, but I don't think they will. If they just get 1 goal this second half, it's still not going to be enough, because they do need 2 goals to send it to extra time, 3 goals to just win the match outright without extra time or within extra time. It doesn't really matter because they're not going to win, are they? McNeil has got the ball, crosses it, and Morris is there to make it 3-1, and that is definitely going to count. No suspicions of offside there, and we are now 5-2 up on aggregate. That is a 3-goal advantage successfully. Well, we never actually had it, but that is very, very good. But 30 minutes left to play. I think we're definitely in the driving seat for this quarter-final tie now. Picard to Citre. Let's get the ball upfield. Don't mess about with it in the box. I don't like that at all. But, I mean, from that messing about with it, we've actually got an attack going. Morris could have been a bit better, but that's, it's fine. It's fine. Picard, let's cross it. Yes, Bishop, 21st goal of the season for Andrew Bishop, and we are cruising our way through to the quarterfinals. No, these are the quarterfinals. Cruising our way through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Alright, we should probably make our first couple of changes. Isidro has picked up another knock, Rice. We kind of want to... I don't think we play him in the remainder of the Premier League fixtures just because I want to keep him fit for the Champions League. Taylor is going to make way for Brandon Hunter. I think Mollard will also make way for Snell. 20 minutes left to play. I don't think there's any way we're going to bottle it from here. At least I hope not. Petrov has got the ball. I must admit, he's got some great hair on him, but he's got a Mohican. I don't think we've got anyone with hair like that. Bishop puts the ball into the back of the net for his 22nd goal of the season. Believe it or not, I think that's his hat-trick of the game. That's his hat-trick if that gets awarded. Is it? We'll just get the confirmation, but is that his hat-trick? It is. Blimey. Morris is also on a hat-trick. Didn't realise that. He could potentially still get one. Both of our strikers are on for a hat-trick. Well, obviously, one of them has already got his. But can Morris get his hat-trick? He does. What did I tell you? Best strike force in the world. We're winning the Champions League. We're winning the Champions. If we get Barcelona, we're going through to the final. If we get Real Madrid, that's going to be a little more challenging. In fact, we should probably be keeping an eye on the score in the Champions League, but it doesn't really matter. We'll find out who we get after this game when it's full time. Right, let's make our final 2 substitutions. Rodrigo is going to not come off. Krishanov off for Branthwaite, and I think we will also get on Lino for Max Morris. Yes, he's got a hat-trick, but he's absolutely shattered, and I want to try and keep him and Bishop both as fit as possible. Obviously, Bishop can't get subbed off, but he is a bit fitter than Max Morris. Not as tired today, but he will be after the game. Come on. Got just under a couple minutes left to play of this. Well, that's one goal. Yeah, we might as well just let them get another goal. Let them be a bit happy about their performance, but it's been an absolute whitewashing today. It really has been, and we are through to the semi-final of the Champions League. We are just 2 wins away from the Champions League final. 3 wins from winning the Champions League. That is absolutely absurd. Real Madrid beat Barcelona 3-0 in their second leg, which means we will be facing them in the semi-final. I think both legs will definitely, almost certainly, be coming up in the next episode. Isidre, oh Jesus Christ, how 4 weeks that's him done for. Hopefully he's fit for the Champions League final should we get there, but he's certainly not playing in the Champions League semi-final. That's annoying. He is our best player, but I suppose we do have Talby as a adequate replacement. We're not playing Sherman against Real Madrid. No way are we playing Sherman. But so I will see you all tomorrow. We're potentially 2 wins away from reaching the Champions League final. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.